Today on All Things 80s, Surf's Up. Welcome back to All Things 80s, and you may recall back in October when I went to the New York Comic Con, I picked up this Surf's Up Batman statue, I guess you'll call it, from Iron Studios. And when I got home, I thought to myself, well, surely there has to be a Joker. And there was, but it wasn't available yet. It was only on offer as a pre-order. So I pre-ordered it immediately because you can't have one without the other. Completely forgot I had it pre-ordered, and then last week I saw this deduction on my bank account, didn't know what it was, and then realised it had been processed and was on its way to me. So now it's here. We're going to do a quick review of these. Now, the funny thing about these is that when I was a kid, packaging meant nothing to me. I couldn't wait to get into the actual toys. I would rip open the boxes, throw them in the garbage immediately and be done with it, whereas now I'm able to appreciate the artwork and whatnot. So these boxes are really cool. So you've got a nice close-up of each. The side panels feature like an artistic shot. The backs feature the full scale of each model, and these are BDS Art Scale Deluxe, whatever that means. But from a visual standpoint, very impressed with these boxes. And of course, they got the colors spot on. So the blue box for Batman, obviously, and this shocking pink for the Joker. So we're not here to discuss cardboard, we're here to discuss these models. So let's get these out and take a real good look at them. Okay, so upon removing these from the packaging, you will see that they do come in two parts. So one part is, of course, the surfboard with this sort of glass-like effect to emulate the waves and the surf, and of course the figure itself, and it comes with this foot peg. So we'll put Batman into his slot, and then we'll get the Joker ready. So Batman looks good, and again, same thing with the Joker. I'm just trying to see if these are the same. No, they're actually different. So the wave effect is unique to each separate character, and the surfboards are pretty much the same, barring the color and the little decal on there. So again, foot peg, get it in, and we're good to go. So there are our two side by side, and they do look really good together. Now we'll go with Batman first. In terms of detail and whatnot, it's a pretty decent likeness to Adam West's lower face. Not quite as good as Hot Toys, but given the price point, to be expected. He does have his shark repellent bat spray in his hand, and the shorts they've been done in such a way that you can tell that they are sculpted over his bat suit, which is a nice touch. Slight sort of soft plastic feel to the cape, although it is sculpted in place, it doesn't move at all. And yeah, very, very nice attempt at giving us a Surf's Up Batman and a nice sort of sheen to the eyeballs as well. So really, no complaints about this. Overpriced, perhaps. I think roughly 180 bucks a piece, if I remember rightly. The one I got from Comic Con, I think it was 180. And I believe this one was just slightly over the 180 mark, which obviously is not cheap, but it is, or they are, beautiful pieces of sculpture, so expect to pay a bit more than just you would do for an action figure. Now onto the Joker. Now this one, having looked at it briefly, is slightly disappointing because the images on the Iron Studios website and Big Bad Toy Store, where I got this from, the faces are not quite the same as they are showing us. And in particular, what really attracted me to this was the fact that on the prototype images, They had Cesar Romero's crooked tooth sculpted in perfectly, and that is not the case on the one I have, which is a bit disappointing. And again, as with Batman, you can tell that they have actually sculpted these board shorts over his stunning pink suit. Even got the sort of texture of his socks have been, sculpted into that. Really nice. And again, as with Batman's cape, got a soft feel to his jacket. But overall, it's a pretty good resemblance to Cesar Romero, just not quite as good as it looked on the website. That's always a pity when the prototypes look better than the finished article, and sadly that is the case here. With that said, still very happy with it, and when they are put in place and lined up together, they do make a stunning pair. Now, thinking about the Surf's Up theme, this will now be, I guess, the fourth interpretation of Surf's Up Batman that I have in my possession, or will have. So I already have the Figures Toy Company pair. I have the Mattel pair. I'm in the process of acquiring the McFarlane pair, and now we have these. And I guess from these companies' standpoint, it is the easiest variant to make for Batman and the Joker, because essentially just sticking a pair of board shorts over the standard figures. In this case, this has been a brand new from scratch design, obviously. Now, do I recommend these? I think they're really only for the serious Batman 66 fan. Like I said, not cheap, not quite in Hot Toys territory, but getting there. And for what you're getting, I'm going to say they're probably $80 too much each. $100 each would have been fine. Even should they have been sold as a pair? I think they probably should have, actually. So let's say, what, 180 for the pair, as opposed to 180 each, would have been far, far better value for money. Certainly something that I'm very happy to have. And as I said earlier, when I saw the money had come out of my bank account, I very nearly shit myself, because I wasn't buying anything, as I've said for the last month or so, that I had to stop buying myself things, and I forgot all about this Joker. But now it's here, I am indeed very happy. And I'm looking forward to the day where I have my dedicated collection room, and these will of course take pride of place as part of my Batman collection alongside my Hot Toys. So there you go. Iron Studios, Batman and the Joker, Surf's Up. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Special thanks goes out to the patrons. Please like, please subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos from All Things 80s.